99% of beginner Amazon sellers struggle with product research, which leads to wasting time and money and overall just making lots of unnecessary mistakes. In this video, I'm going to give you the playbook to find winning products to sell on Amazon every day, even as a complete beginner. So we're here inside my screen and we're taking a look at this Adidas product specifically right here. Now, as a beginner, I think it makes the most sense to focus on just flipping big name brand products. A lot of beginners focus on a lot more hard and risky business models when they're just getting into it, which I don't think makes a lot of sense. They want to buy stuff from China and create their own brand on Amazon. That's a lot more complicated and it takes a lot more time because you got to wait for the product to get over the Pacific Ocean from China. You got to create the listings, you got to run ads, everything like that. Meanwhile, a lot of other sellers think they should do wholesale and buy pallets or truckloads of products to start. And that takes a lot more capital and is more risky because you have to buy a lot more products up front. Meanwhile, what I like to do is just find profitable products that are on clearance or on sale on big websites like Kohl's, Walmart, and Target, and flip those products on Amazon for a profit. We can see these Adidas slides specifically right here are currently going in the buy box on Amazon at $28.99 right here. We can see this is the buy box, right? And then over on the Adidas website, they're actually on sale for $18, down from a retail price of $25. And this code right here that we have for Valentine's Day gives us another 30% off. So it really becomes 18 down to right in the 12 range right here. So if we can go ahead and pick this up for 18, then we want to take off 30% right there. So about $12.60. And it's selling on Amazon at $28.99. SellerAmp over here shows that's going to leave $6 profit and a 47% ROI. And that's after the shipping, the Amazon fees, the product cost, sales tax, literally everything. So the SellerAmp profit calculator is really important to be using. It's our product research tool, SellerAmp, that factors in all the fees that are going into finding a specific product right here. And then the other tool I like to use for this stuff is going to be Keepa, which is down here. And that's basically stock charts for Amazon products. So I can see what this product sold for over time, literally since it was added on Amazon 1,800 days ago. So back in 2018, 2019. Rare. As a beginner, you mainly want to focus on the 3-month data, as we can see here. And you want to just make sure that the top chart is either stable or going up. We can see this product, for example, is very, very stable. And then the bottom chart actually shows the competition, otherwise known as the new offer count. And we can see that's nicely been trending down as well, and that there were 13 sellers on December 7th. And now there's only about 6 sellers specifically right here. Now, in terms of finding products to sell from here, a lot of beginners think the best way to find products is to just go ahead and look on the clearance sections of random websites. And I don't think that makes sense to do because you don't really know where to look. You don't know your favorite websites. You don't know your favorite types of products, your favorite brands. What I think makes a lot more sense is to use what's called storefront stalking, which is basically looking inside the storefronts of other sellers to see what other items they're carrying, because that pre-vets a product. And that if you want to go on Walmart.com, look at the clearance section, you're going to have no idea if those products are reseller friendly, if those products are even good on Amazon. Meanwhile, if we use this method called storefront stalking, every item we look at is already being sold by other sellers. So now what we can do is we want to scroll down here on some to the offers, and now we can see all the different sellers that carry this product, and we can actually open up their storefronts and see all the different products they specifically sell right here. So for example, this seller right here, I can see all the different brands they carry, and I can see all the different categories they carry as well. And now I can scroll through here and take a look at all the products they specifically sell right here, right? So we can go ahead and see this seller specifically. We can see all the different items they sell, how fast they sell and such, right? So for example, this item here on Amazon is a 1K BSR. That's fantastic. That stands for best sellers rank. That's how fast a product sells. As a beginner, you want to make sure you stay under a 100,000 BSR. The lower the BSR, the better. Obviously, 1K is incredibly good here. We can see that at least 5,800 estimated sales per month. Then you want to make sure you're getting at least $3 profit per sale and a 30% ROI. We can see this item specifically is 47% ROI, so that's really good. So now we can see all these different seller storefronts, and we can go ahead here and take a look at all their fast selling products here and go ahead and try to track those down. So we can see this item is a really good BSR. The problem is Amazon's selling this item. I don't love competing with Amazon, right? And you want to take a look at this max cost and identify if you think you could get this product for $60 or less. So for example, this item specifically, we need to pay $60 or less for it to be profitable. So let's go ahead and plug this in here. Nike men's hoodie here. Not seeing anything that is super close. Sometimes I'll look up deals I see here. For example, I might look up this that's at $14.98 here. I don't see that item specifically here. These tights, I don't really think I could find those for under 15 bucks. We'll go ahead and plug this in though and see if we can here. We can see, yeah, not seeing those guys anywhere, unfortunately. Right here, right? We can see Amazon specifically on this item as well, so I'm going to pass on that. Same thing with these shorts here. These hoodies are a 4K BSR. Amazon's on them. I do think I could potentially compete with Amazon though if I could find that for 19 or less. I'm just looking at that cost here. We can see, like, for example, I don't think that's the specific hoodie, but this hoodie here at 12, that's a really good deal. I would definitely go ahead and look that up. Looks like Under Armour's got a sale specifically going on right here too. We can see these are Giannis shoes right here. Max cost is $40. Let's go ahead and plug that in here. You can see that was definitely not the correct title on Amazon because none of the items that popped up on Google were good. I would definitely look up some of these if I were just doing this on my own though. Right here, we can see these Cloud Foam shoes, Adidas or Amazon specifically on that, so not a huge fan of that item. Specifically right here, this SKU, I can see the BSR is too high, so I'm not going to go ahead and look that up. We can see this is an example of an Adidas product Amazon isn't on here, so we can definitely go ahead and look this specific item up right here, and we can see 15 bucks here, and the navy ones here too. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we can do. Right, so we want to make sure that we are profitable and the item sells quick. We already know the item sells quick because we can see it as a 12K BSR. Right here now, what we want to do is hop down here to the variations and take a look what the other sizes and colors are selling for. So I'd recommend you just pause this video and go in on your variations tab on Keepa and organize your columns similar to mine here. But I can see filtering top to bottom by buy box price. I can go here and hit equals and then no price, and that actually takes out all the ones Amazon's on. And now I can filter this top to bottom by buy box price to see the fastest selling, the most expensive variations and how fast they sell by taking a look at their review count right here, right? So I can see like a gray medium specifically here. We can see gray. Yeah, so they have a gray medium in stock here, right? They actually don't have the other size in stock. Is on sale for only 15 bucks, right? And so we can see $15 into 32. That's probably going to be profitable because that beats the 1 to 2 rule, which is basically the idea that for something to be profitable, it needs to sell for double or more on Amazon. So if we can pay 15 bucks right here, we can see selling this at 32, that's going to leave about $5.40 profit and a 36% ROI. And that's after shipping, sales tax, Amazon fees, everything like that. Right. And the cool thing is that as you guys are watching my other videos, you're going to see more examples of winning products. And that's what you guys should be using as a starting point to go ahead and track items down from here. So that's what's so powerful about the storefront stocking model is you can just look at what other sellers are selling and go out and look for those items profitably, right? And that's the key to this stuff. And that we can see this item is profitable today. We know it sells quick from the BSR. And now we want to validate that it's good over time by taking a look at the Keepa here. And now we can see that this item specifically has been pretty much like 36 bucks consistently since like December 31st, like pretty much the past 6 weeks. And we know that this item sells because we can see movement in the offer count, the bottom chart on Keepa as well. So storefront stocking is definitely the best way to find products as a beginner. And I also want to talk about manual sourcing, which is one of the more advanced selling methods that I'm using every day in my own 7-figure Amazon business. So we're here on Nike.com and I can see Nike.com is a big sale going on. They currently have extra 25% off for members, and manual sourcing is, like I mentioned, going manually through a website to see what products they have on sale and then referencing over Amazon to see what we can find properly. So I can click in here and see all the different items that this extra 25% off works on. Now, I don't recommend this for beginners until you know some of your favorite suppliers. However, for people who have been in the game a little while, it's a really good method to find products. I can see there's currently 3,200 items that this sale works on. Now what I want to do is go down here and actually filter into the men's products specifically because that's what I know best. And then what I also like doing is filtering to the common colors. So we could do like just black, white, and gray right here. And now we can see in terms of black items, there's 648 SKUs that fit this criteria. Now what I want to do is scroll through here and take a look at everything that after the 25% off discount, I think I could sell for double or more on Amazon utilizing the 1 to 2 rule, right? So we're just going to scroll through here. So these at like 80, I could see these maybe being 160 plus. Some of this Jordan stuff I don't think is going to sell super well on Amazon. I just don't think I've seen listings for that stuff before here. Let's see. So we scroll through here. These sweatpants, for example, I think could totally sell well on Amazon. I just think they're a little bit expensive at 65 minus 25% off. These flex runs at 48 minus 25% off, that puts them high 30s. I could see that doing well on Amazon, right? We can see these free run 2018s at like 53 cost. I could definitely see those doing well on Amazon. Right here, See, some of these are very expensive, even with the discounts. We're not going to worry about those here. Let's see. See these black shorts at 34, put some mid-20s. I don't really think those are going to be selling for 50 on Amazon, so we're not going to worry about those here. Let's see, pro warm tights. I think these could totally be doing well with the winter going on right now, right? So obviously not every item's going to be good, but over time, you're going to build out tolerance and muscle memory, just the more storefront stocking you're doing, to go ahead and track items down properly. So we can see 27 minus 27, 25% off. I could totally see that doing well here. Nike Fastlane racing shorts at 15. I think those look fantastic right here. So now let's get like one more item open specifically. And then what we're going to do is go ahead here and copy in the title and plug that in on Amazon and see what we can do here. So let's go ahead and just plug that in, and we can see, is there a matching listing for these? We can see we got a couple different colors here. We're paying like 32 bucks. I do not see a matching listing on Amazon, so we're not going to worry about that. However, I do see a bunch of other items that do sell quick. Some of these have actually sold looking at their review counts on these products here. So let's go ahead. Let's plug this in right here. Nike Fastlane shorts. Let's see what we got. Fastlane running shorts. Okay. Okay. So these are Fastlane 2-inch shorts. We want Fastlane 4-inch shorts. Not seeing those specifically. We'll keep rolling. Let's see Heritage. We got like the fanny pack vibes right here. Crossbody bag vibes. Okay, so some of these are definitely selling well. We need to find the matching one right here, which we can see. So this is the pink one. Have the pink one? That looks like a slightly different color, unfortunately, here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. So let's see. So these are, they have no buy box here. That's no problem, though. 30 bucks here. Let's see. Yeah, don't be afraid of listings that don't have a buy box. So we can see 27, take off 25%. We just multiply that right there. We can see that is just about break even, and the sales rank is about 300K. So that's not quite good enough right there. Remember, we wanted under 100K as a beginner. Nike Pro Warm Tights here. Let's see. I want to put in Nike. So we can see some of these listings are definitely selling well, specifically for Under Armour. They got a lot of reviews here, but I don't think, yeah, these aren't the right item here. Let's see. Not everything's going to have an Amazon list. Like, for example, these look really good at 700 reviews and 45. Definitely just look those up too. Let's see. Nike Free Run 2018 here. All these colors, definitely sold some of these before as well here. Let's see. So we got a couple different colors here on sale, 53 bucks. Go ahead here. Nike Free Run 2018 men's. So we can see we got this listing here, and we got lace up runs here too. Let's see. Yeah, Nike men's sneakers. Occasionally there'll be multiple Amazon listings for the same item, and sometimes like Amazon glitches and stuff too, which is pretty confusing, honestly. You'll get good at it over time now. Let's see. All right, so we can see we're paying 53 bucks here. So now what we want to do is go down here to variations and see what's selling for. Yeah, so we can see like these white ones, which look like they don't have on this listing here, are going, let's see, it's filtered by lowest here too. So let's see, cargo khaki 85 here. Yeah, so 53 into 85, so we're not quite going to be good on those specifically here. Let's see, yeah, 53, so 71, take off 25% right here. 70.97 times 0.75, so that's taking off that 25%. So we can see, yeah, we're not quite close on that though. We can see back in December, we were nice and profitable though at over 100 plus. So this specifically is an example of an item that was good at one point. It's just not currently today. Let's go ahead and look at this item specifically. Let's go down here and hit variations, right? We want to take a look at all the colors and size and such right here. Black, white. Let's see, let's filter by lowest price too. We can see a 12.5 in the olives. Ooh, okay, here we go. So let's see. Yeah, 12.5 here. So we can see is 96 bucks, right? And we can see there's actually movement here looking at this offer count too, right? So we can see here, right? So there's no buy box. Remember, don't be afraid of stuff with no buy box though. It needs to be showing movement in Keepa, which this specific item is, considering I can look on the offer count, the bottom chart, see movement there. So let's see. So this is a little bit higher of a sales rank. However, I do trust an item like this. I can see it does have 815 reviews here, right? So we can see at 96 bucks, and then we're picking this up for $69.97 minus 25% off here. So let's go ahead and plug that in. So we can see we're paying about 52, selling about 96 here. We can see that's $18.50 profit. And then what I also want to go ahead and do is plug in and take a look on Cardbear and see if I can get a Nike.com gift card cheaper, right? So what that basically is doing is we can purchase a discounted gift card. Say we buy in a $100 Adidas.com gift card for $92, that extra 8% goes straight to our profit. So we can see we can save 46% on this. So we can pretty much negate our sales tax depending on what state you live in. So say we get 5% off with the gift card here. So that's Cardbear, and Top Cashback is really helpful for that. We can multiply this in and go here, 52.48. times 0.95 to take off that 5%. Right here, 52.48, and then we want to multiply that by 0.95 here. So now we can pay sub 50, right? Remember, sales tax is already factored in and shipping to Amazon is already factored in. And now we're getting $21 profit and a 40% ROI. And that's the name of the game with Proct Research for Amazon FBA, right? Reverse sourcing is really helpful for beginners, just taking a look at what other sellers are selling. Manual sourcing, a little bit more advanced. When you have your favorite websites, you know what deals they have, right? As well as utilizing the gift card sites like Cardbear and Top Cashback to make items profitable. And the cool thing is we still have tons of other items you guys could go ahead and look at on this specific deal that's going on to track items down. And we have other listings for this specific item too that we were going and taking a look at. But we can see that olive 12.5 is nicely in stock here. We can see cargo khaki right here. Boom. And we can see cargo khaki right there. Love to see that. So we go ahead and make that good right there. So we can see $21 profit and a 40% ROI. And that's the name of the game with OA. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Make sure to subscribe for more. Check out my full ungating tutorial right here and my full free course right here. See you guys in the next one.